Alright, we are live. Sorry I delayed the stream by 30 minutes, I lost track of time. But good news is, Raticate vs. Alolan Raticate has been completely edited and is waiting upload. Yeah, that video is going to be an hour 2 minutes long. I did the whole thing in one day from the voiceover at 7 AM this morning. I should have done the voiceover yesterday and then some of the editing yesterday, but whoops. Alright, so yeah, today we'll be playing Girafarig and Pokemon Sapphire. This is a member-requested run by Shadow Trait YT. Also, hello, Daniel Night Sky, or Daniel Sky Knight. What's your bad joke today? Will Girafarig be able to chomp the whole game in one bite like a banana, or is it going to fall over and struggle to get back up? At least it doesn't get stomped by Poochyena. True. Unfortunately, we don't start with Confusion, because if we look at its old Gold and Silver starting set, it started with Tackle, Growl, Confusion, and Stomp. This is literally like an S-tier starting moveset. But sadly, Gen 3 kinda nerfed it a little bit. Yeah, hello, Johnny Plays. Yeah, John, I know you're a YouTube member on an alt account, so if you ever feel like asking for a run, you can. I don't think you've requested one in a while, at least recently. Hello, N1, remember to face the rich guys after... Remember not to face them before getting Thief. I will need to remember that, yes, we need to get Psychic for Watson. I've done that a few times. Hello, Shadow Trait. Hey, Robert, when YouTube sends the notification for the stream when you're already waiting. Latios had to grind to level 20. Yeah, even in Ruby and Sapphire, it would have to grind to level 20 for the Magma Grunt, so what difference does it make? Hello, Bracker J. Hey, Dominic. How did last night's Pokemon go? I didn't play a run yesterday. You mean the X run I did with Walrein? It went pretty good. I am extraordinarily rusty at Pokemon X, so all of next week, all the streams will be Pokemon X, because I need to catch up in the number of X and Y and Omega Ruby runs I'm doing. Because those are the only games where I haven't even ran 20 Pokemon yet. Every other one, the lowest one's like 26. Something tells me the giraffe will do decent. I think it'll do pretty good, I'd say. Let's see, actually made some notes. I still remember got plenty of resets in Oras. Well, to be fair, in Oras, all the random trainers have fully evolved Pokemon. All those camera-ups have Earth power. So I'm not as worried about the bulk. Anyway, actually made the notes. I'm not as rusty with Sapphire, thankfully, because I've done plenty of runs with it. Let's see. We're going to the... I guess I'll go ahead and switch to the overlay. Can I request Mega Beedrill? No. No Megas. I don't play with Megas outside of the Gen 2 backports. Because it just makes the game way too easy and boring. At least in Crystal, it's interesting because that game relies a lot on held items. Didn't this Pokemon get a new evolution? It did in Scarlet and Violet. Hey, Music Haven. Okay, let's see. We're going to the Rash Nature, Female Pokemon, Early Bird is our ability, Hidden Power Fire. 85 speed is not enough speed to run a minus speed nature. If we did, we would not outspeed Norman's second slacking. If it was Emerald, we would go minus speed nature. Hidden Power Fire for Sydney and Steven. Okay, so the first two splits. Fight everybody except for Winston and Cindy. Those are the rich people. We're going to get Psychic for Watson, skipping those two people to thief their nuggets. Don't buy Repels until you get to Rustbro. Grab Bullet Seed to sell. Get the White Herb for Drake later. Roxanne is easy. Fight Brawly and his optionals. Watson, fight everyone and clear out the Trick House for the first rare candy. We can afford to sell the first rare candy, as Girafarig only needs to use some candies in front of Tate and Liza to be 50. Okay, that's good to know. Thief. That's nuggets. Grab Torment and a track. Grab the black glasses. Don't sell those. Once you hit 70,000, get Psychic, equip Cherry Berry, and sweep Watson apart. Okay. Mega Beedrill would be a hard run. Yeah, but I'm not playing Megas. in those games. I'm sorry, John. You'll have to pick something else. I do always say that I will play almost anything, but I still do have a right to deny. If you could have suggested regular Beedrill and I would do it, but I'm not playing Mega Beedrill, sorry. Okay, so let me go ahead and show y'all our current tier list. This is our current tier list. I actually adjusted some of the thresholds here just to make the S at A tier not so cluttered. I think this is a much better overall spread. But where I think Girafarig will place, Latios got a 116, and that thing started with Psywave. I think it will be equivalent to Latios, so I think it'll place in the B tier. No Deoxys. I've only played Deoxys in Emerald. If I were to play Deoxys in Ruby and Sapphire, it would be the normal one. I don't have the ability to backport the other ones into Ruby and Sapphire. I just don't have the ability to do that. So if I did play Deoxys, it would just be the default normal one. Where's Latios? Or haven't you ran it yet? I have ran it. It's in the B tier. Sadly, no fast growth rate like Lunatone. True, but medium fast should still be fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Also, earlier when we played Pokemon Emerald, I was trying to figure out how exactly the Shoal Cave stuff worked. Even though Super Shucky seems to play on 4 times speed, I think the real clock that you set in the player's house, that runs at 1 time speed. So I think if I ever want to do Shell Bell, what I would have to do is set it to like an hour or 2 hours before the tide changes. So that way I'll have time to enter high tide and low tide. But I'm just going to get high tide, so it's just the default 10 a.m. High tide gives you a rare candy. I mean, for some Pokemon, the Shell Bell may be needed, because this game has no leftovers. And also, like, what if in Emerald we absolutely need the Shell Bell for something? Omanyte went back into its fossil for now. I'm sure he'll be back. Should I catch my Zigzagoon now, actually? Dude, why do I keep missing so many tackles? Yeah, go get it now. That was a crit. Looks like a Chain Chomp. It kind of does look like a Chain Chomp, but a more happier Chain Chomp. Alright, there's our flyer. Hackle has no 100% actually, it certainly doesn't. The reason I'm depositing my HM users is because even though all the twins and double battles in this game, they will not see you. You have to actually talk to them. What if I want to do blackout training? I mean, for this Pokemon, I probably don't. I might actually reset the whole run if I end up doing an accidental blackout, because in the Hoenn games, you lose half your money. Chain Chomp took happy pills. Sure did. Who will be the Surf Mule? Zigzagoon. Sometimes I use Zigzagoon to catch Meryl. Actually, I think in Ruby and Sapphire you have to. I don't think they spawn in the grass unless it's Emerald. At least I think. Alright, so we're not going to buy repels right now. What does it mean, don't buy them until Rustboro? Honestly, maybe it's to avoid wasting money. But yeah, today's just been a long, boring day for me. Even though it's my day off, I've just been working on that video pretty much all freaking day. I should have spread the work over the course of 2 days, but I got distracted. And since next week, my days off are being changed, I'll need to completely change how I do my schedules. Zigzagoon cannot learn Strength, only its evolution can. So I have to get Meryl for Strength, and Waterfall, and Dive. What do you mean reset? Oh, oh no, oh no. I know why. You want to know why I reset? I accidentally, out of a force of habit, fought the rich trainer. I cannot fight those rich people. Because I have to be able to thief their nuggets for $5,000. The thing is, money in this game is so extraordinarily tight because there's not as many trainers. So getting Psychic before Watson is very difficult. Thanks for pointing that out. I'll try to make sure not to do that this time. Huh, no encounters. You're kind of forced to sell your potions. Yeah, it's really tight. Is what it is. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, at least it was only 5 minutes in. You know one thing I do like about Ruby and Sapphire over Emerald? They didn't make Zigzagoons an extraordinarily rare encounter. For some reason, they decided to replace a lot of these Zigzagoons with Poochyena. Although in Emerald, it does make for easier attack AV training. Alright, so I think here I need to start fighting some wild Pokemon. Maybe you want to get the free potion? Potions only sell for $150. You know what? Yeah, it'll be a good backup. So you know what? Yeah, I'll go get it. The Poochyenas are for Scott's thoughts to have a nightmare on for Latios. Yep. Well, the thing is, I've actually played Latios before. It's not on my Emerald leaderboard anymore because I did that run back when I did not do Steven Stone in the postgame. So the results would have been inaccurate, so I took it off the leaderboard. Maybe at some point I should replay it to add it to the leaderboard, but I kinda don't want to do that run again. That run was just too terrible. Yeah, I'll do the trick house. We're gonna be picking up pretty much everything. Because the alternative to catching, or not catching, the alternative to not getting all that money for Psychic is you essentially have to just spam Stomp on the guy, on Watson. You have to spam Stomp on him and hope for flinches. It's really bad. And you would have to grind to like level 33 or so. Alright, I gotta be careful with this guy. That thing does have bide. Yeah, do not fight Winston. Okay, we're good. Latios is the Abra of Hoenn. Yeah, I still, at some point, would need to replay Abra in red version. But like I said, I don't want to. There's so many better runs I could play. Yeah, it would. I can sell the soda pops for money. I essentially need to try to just hoard everything. Oh, geez, I only got 5 tackles left. We're good. Okay. Oh my god, that was close. Me when I hoard everything in an RPG, right? Alright, what's my free berry? Personberry. Nice. Early Personberry. Alright, we're good. Barely lived that leech life. Yeah, I was pretty scared. Especially since I didn't save. Unfortunately, this isn't Pokemon Moon where I can sell a Quick Claw for $2,000, but I can sell it for something. Oh, also, if you guys are curious about the most recent Pokemon Moon video I recorded, the most recent run I recorded was Nidoking. I've gotten ahead quite a bit. Alright, one more level till we get Confusion. I was actually kind of scared on that Pokemon, not gonna lie. I should probably do an emergency save, just in case. There we go. There's also some, I believe there's also some rich people up there. Actually, no, that might be Emerald only. Can anyone tell me if there are rich people up there that require cut? Because I know Emerald there are. Yeah, medium fast is still a decent growth rate. It's better than slow and fluctuating. I mean, fluctuating early game is extraordinarily good, but when you get to the late game, I am not looking forward to the day I have to do erratic or fluctuating in Moon. I haven't had it happen yet, but it's going to happen one day. None of the Kanto Pokemon have that growth rate, thankfully. So it's going to be a long time until I have to deal with that, but I'm not looking forward to it. I'm going to hold Norenberry just in case. You know, I think Nosepass and Emerald would be a lot harder if it replaced Block with Rock Throw. Because even when you underspeed it, it'll still go for rock moves. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think there are any rich people up there. Those are Emerald exclusives. Thank you. Yeah, this is why I say it's a lot harder to get Game Corner TMs in this game, because of that. I should have requested Melodic in Moon. I actually would have denied that. I'm trying to only do Moon for the videos. So I'm not accepting requests in Moon right now, sorry. Okay, be very careful to avoid them on the way back. What you saw was a student. I thought it was either a student or a super nerd. Okay, be very careful with this one. Okay, we're good. Okay. Early Thief and Emerald is kind of nuts. I mean, if you skip the nuggets. Yeah, honestly, I think the only reason they have nuggets is they just wait for the random person to use Thief on them and see what happens. Also, this wall here has Gym Leader statue text on it. Hello, yes, sir. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not many trainers in here either. Emerald added a buttload of trainers. All right. At least we're doing pretty good so far. Makes sense. How do those growths do in Gen 5? What do you mean, how do those growths? I'm a little confused on what you're asking. I don't even think heart scales sell for good money. But then again, it's a free item, so just take it. You know, if we were playing in Oras, there is a literal protein right here. Stomp. Yes, please. The XP growths. Oh, the erratic and fluctuating growth rate. Oh. That makes more sense. Have I played one of those growth rates in that game? I actually don't know. I'm trying to think. I know I've played them in Platinum before with Bastiodon. Okay, I understand it now. Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can get this. Aw, sweet. That's gonna help with money grinding. You know what? I can run away to those rich people with the nuggets, use Thief on them, then teleport back. That's gonna help out a lot. I'm just being so cheap right now, I'm not even buying repels. The scales only sell for 50 bucks. Dang. I mean, better than nothing. You need basically every dollar you can get. Any TMs that the Mon can't learn just to sell? I mean, I have Rock Tomb already in Bullet Seed. The TM for Thief, I am absolutely going to teach that to steal some nuggets. What else? Bulk Up. I'm going to sell Bulk Up for money. I do need to remember while I'm in Slateport, I need to purchase a piece of Harbor Mail, because you have to trade someone a piece of Harbor Mail to get the coin case. Alright, I'm going to teach this right away. Alright, get rid of Growl. I'm going to save here just in case. Like, I am very paranoid. A singular blackout essentially means I gotta start over the whole run. I don't want to do that. Harbor Mail. Alright, I do have some Lepa berries. Don't be worried about, like, me selling berries. Those only sell for, like, $10. It's basically nothing. Oh, I need to get my HM users back. Guys, Giovanni was here. Now you can get those precious nuggets. Yeah, I'll probably go get them right now, actually. I do need to make sure I am not holding anything. Do you think you can be Watson? I will. I just need to go get... I have to get enough money to get the Psychic TM. Yeah, I'm not holding anything? Okay. I had to make sure. Nugget. Alright, let's go get that other one. Did you know in Oras in the post-game Satopus Wallace mentioned a tall man planting the tree? Yeah, it was AZ who planted that tree. I mean, he literally says in Legends ZA, he even witnessed Galar's darkest day. Did you get the free soda? I did. What is this item? Nugget. Dude, that thing is tempting me. Here's the thing. I banned the ability pickup in my runs unless my main Pokemon is holding it. So I am not allowed to sell that nugget, because that would actually be cheating. Miracle Seed only really sells for $50. It's not worth going back for. No, honestly, it was kind of fitting for his plot. I think... Well, I mean, to my knowledge, the only family he had were... I think he had, like, a brother or something who was, like, a king or something. But obviously all those people would have been dead. Alright, I'm gonna get these pieces of mail. You know, sadly in the remakes actually have good items in here. All those items are actually lava cookies. I don't think anyone knows the answer to that. Then again, Pokemon literally likes creating games without father figures, so it doesn't surprise me. Lysander is AZ's descendant. My bag is full. Give me a sec. Alright, so Axu said I can afford to sell that rare candy. Alright, 43,000. I still need like 23,000 more. Yeah, see, after all that work we did, we still have nowhere near enough. We essentially do need to fight everybody. Odor Sleuth, gross. It's a useless move. Yeah, it's a really bad move. Plus, we gotta also fight the bikers as well pretty soon. It does not make fighting type hit ghost moves. It's only on normal types hitting ghosts. Fighting has nothing to do with it. I found that out the hard way. Gravity is actually not completely useless of a move. It allows flying types and levitate users to be hit with Earthquake, and it actually makes all moves 30% more accurate. I'm not even kidding. No, there's no reason to deposit. Yeah, it cancels out Levitate, makes flying types get hit with Earthquake, and it actually makes moves 30% more accurate. Dude, Stomp is just so powerful. Yeah, if we weren't getting Psychic, the alternative to Watson would be grinding to level 30 and hope for a bunch of lynches. Not 30%, 66.7%. Oh, shut up. You want to hear another actually? Pokemon that have a 50-50 gender ratio is actually 50.4% male, 49.6% female. Because 255 is an odd number. When do we get Psybeam? 43. Oh my god, that is so late. Remember in Gen 2 you get Psybeam at like level 25 or something? No, that was a flower. Stomp's kind of broken. It's kind of like Gen 2 Headbutt. It is like Gen 2 Headbutt. Mach Bike. I actually want the Acro Bike. Oh well. Acro versus Mach doesn't really matter in this game too much. The only difference between the two is there's a Mach exclusive rare candy and an Acro Bike exclusive candy. In Emerald, you do want the Acro Bike because it makes getting to the Magma Hideout quicker. Sounds like the one 256 glitch. It's sort of similar to that. Revive, that sells for good money. Oh, also in Pokemon Champions right now, there's a new some new Pokemon were added to the roster, including 15 new Mega Evolutions, including Mega Electros and Mega Staraptor. I've been playing around with them a lot. Their abilities are really good. I was wondering, would you guys be okay with after the run is over, we change the stream into a champion stream? Like, we'll continue the stream and play some champions with the new roster. Would you guys be in favor of that? It's still weird to see the Gen 3 Mauville. I understand that argument. Okay, do I want Attract for anything? I believe I still do need Attract, so I'm not going to sell that. Alright, teleport. Heal at the center. Oh, yeah? Alright. I mean, Champ's coming to Google Play Store soon. It's not soon, it's already out. N1 actually said he couldn't get it because his phone is too old. I actually do need to download it for mobile because I want to know what it's like. But then again, I'm not really going to be playing it like on my lunch break at work. But I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I mean, sometimes I play TCG online on my phone. But it's kind of in phases. Like, the last time I played with it, I was playing around with the Mega Floette, Mega Gardevoir deck. It's been pretty fun. Ah, confusion. Get wrecked, Magnemite. Agility. No. Yeah, we're very close to 70,000. Oh, some of the other megas that have been just added to the roster are Mega Metagross. Mega Pyroar just got added. You know, my favorite. It has an ability that raises all of its fire type moves by 50%. I'm not sure how well people are going to be playing with that thing. Mainly just because Mega Charizard Y exists. I don't know how many people are going to use their 1 Mega per battle on that. Also, I know some people were upset on Champions not having 6v6, but 3v3 or 4v4. Honestly, I'm starting to grow to like it more. Because when you see your opponent's team of 6, you have to kind of predict what they're going to bring in. You can kind of play mind games around that. But with a team of 6, you can pretty much expect every Pokemon to come in. You just have to think who will be the lead. Plus, the battles are quicker too when they're 3v3s. Or 4v4s. Only 1 Mega per battle. You can have like 2 Megas on your team of 6, but you can only Mega Evolve once per battle. Anyway, I should have enough. Keep a track. Do not sell that. Try to keep the Pokeballs if you can. 69. 70. I had to sell my ethers to get that, but I got Psychic. And I'm dirt poor. This, Alright, Psychic. TM29. Alright, I'm gonna teach over Astonish. And people who play champions on their tablets and phones play against Switch 2 versions. But yeah, I believe it's all cross-compatible, yeah. I'm still gonna keep Stomp in Slot 1, mainly for PP reasons. Shadow, or Sundown, thanks for being a member for 29 months. Hopefully this helps with being dirt poor. Thanks. Alright, so at this point, I don't frankly care if we get blacked out. I would prefer not to black out. But now we pretty much need to save all our money for repels because we're dirt poor. If I'm a high enough rank, I expect a challenge. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of people playing that. It's very rare that we'd match up unless we did a private match. But yeah, Shadow, we were going to be Watson. We had to invest all that time into getting Psychic. It was a time commitment. Thankfully, Abra made it go faster, but the alternative would have been a ton of resets at Watson. That was the alternative. Alright, grab the Tormentium. Torment. Hey, N1, where is the Tormentium? Oh, wait, that's for selling. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Forget what I said. Alright, grab Secret Power. Isn't Girafarig really strong? It's pretty decent. You know, Sundown, it's actually been I think it's been quite a bit since you requested a run. Has there been anything you wanted me to play? Because next week, I'm going to be doing a week straight of Pokemon X random solo run streams. But if you want me to play a particular thing, I'd be happy to. Oh. Pyukumuku? Okay, Pyukumuku... No. If you wanted me to play Pyukumuku and, like... I would not play that in Moon. If you wanted me to, like, backport it or something... You would have to donate like $100 for me to play that. No, pick something else. Besides, like, something that actually exists in X and Y. Sailor in the Slaveport building. Ah. I think I actually only mentioned that just to sell. That's why I said never mind. Man, I need some candy. I need some repels. Alright, wait. Oh, shoot, I was supposed to keep Shockwave. Whoops. I could suggest you do Magikarp. If you did, then yes. But I know you're not going to do it. That's why I set that goal so high, because I know no one was going to reach that. Because I don't want to do it. I would actually hate whoever made me do that. It'd be funny to make him do Weedle. I've already done Weedle in pretty much any game where it's possible. But honestly, though, a Magikarp run would just flat out be boring. No, Sundown, that's not how it works. If I did $5, would you do a Tinkaton backboard in Crystal? I probably wouldn't, because my my disassembly for Crystal right now is pretty much built around Megas right now. so I'm not really doing donation requests for backports right now. Same thing with Moon. I should probably update the... No, I did update the text in starting soon screen. Is it doing decent? It's doing pretty good. I'm pretty much only doing like donation / member requested runs for the games other than Pokemon Crystal backports and Pokemon Moon. Any other game that I run is fair game. Well, you know what? Since I have Abra for teleport, I might actually be able to... actually go get return early. I mean, right now it's 85 power, give or take. You know, since Champions is now available on mobile, I think that's why I've been seeing a lot more noobs lately. Like, some people who are just so unbelievably bad. I'm gonna get the charcoal. Never punished, no shockwave, Archie did nothing. Oh, was shockwave for Archie? Oh. They forfeited because I was too strong. I gotta go to bed. Thank you for stopping by, Sundown. If you come up with something you want me to play, just let me know. Well, no, like, in such a noob that I would have a Pokemon with Levitate and they would use Earthquake on it twice. Like, that's how bad they were. I mean, I can tell the difference between a beginner and a noob. Some of those people are absolute noobs. Alright, I'm gonna go get return right now. Well, here's the thing, Shadow. When there is a Pokemon game that just came out and it's free, a lot of young people are going to be getting it because it's free. Not really enough money to buy vitamins. I'll just skip them. Well, the Switch version is free as well, but there's a lot of kids who don't have Switches. Premium gaming. What's free? The game Pokemon Champions. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of Stomp for return. I mean, technically, there is a $10 starter pack. All it does is, like, the free version, I believe, only gives you 30 Pokemon slots for, like, building teams and only one customizable team, but the $10 starter pack gets you up to 90 spaces and up to 3 teams. So I do recommend paying at least like $10 for that. It's not required, but it would be more convenient. It's cheaper than getting a Switch too. I mean, true. Dude, he keeps potioning during his loafing turns. Classic. Classic Norman. I don't play it too often. It's kind of a similar thing with TCG Online, or TCG Live. Like, I do like playing it, I just don't play it often. How do you get Pokemon and Champions? Just play the game. It'll put you through a tutorial. You'll learn everything. Alright, I'm gonna need to find a Meryl. They're the same. They're the same game. So just play through the game. You'll do a tutorial. Dude, the encounter rate in this water is so horrendous. Shadow, that's just an option. There are free ways of getting Pokemon in that game. I don't think Hitmonchan is in the roster right now. Because only some Pokemon are usable in Champions. Man, it feels so good to have a teleport user. I always wondered what it felt like. Because I don't force HM users in my runs, so it's very rare I get Abra. I mean, this Pokemon definitely needed it. Alright, we do learn Thunderbolt. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Do I need it? Honestly, since I sold Shockwave, I think I will need it. So I better go get it. Is that an escape rope? I think I picked one up, actually. Yeah. There's still plenty of options. They recently just added a bunch of new Pokemon to the roster. It's doing pretty good. That's all I'm gonna say. It's doing pretty good. Yeah, I actually thought when they were gonna update the roster for a new season, they were gonna remove some old Pokemon, add some new ones. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're just gonna slowly add more. I think the reason they released it with not every Pokemon at once is because they wanted to schedule releases with more Pokemon so people stay interested. It's the way to, like, stretch out interest in a game. Whoops. I'm gonna use only the Gen 6 Megas. I mean, there's a few of them. But yeah, the game will give you some starting Pokemon, And if you win some battles, you're able to save up points, and you can recruit some more Pokemon, change up their stats, stuff like that. Any banned Pokemon? There's nothing banned. It's just you can only use what's allowed in the roster. There's no, like, separate categories like Smogon, where it's like Ubers, OU, underused. There's none of that. It's just one giant tier. It is separated out by singles and doubles, though. I've never once played doubles. Because I'm not as interested in doubles. I figured since day one they'd gradually add more. I doubt they let you only bring certain ones at a time. So I think seasons will have certain Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not sure they're ever gonna like remove Pokemon out of a particular season. I think they'll just slowly add more and more. I'm sure when Gen 10 comes out, they'll add some Gen 10 Pokemon. They did not ban the pay-to-win Pokemon. Yeah, there is one Pokemon that's pay-to-win. It's Mega Floette. You can only get Mega Floette from Legends ZA. You cannot get it in Champions any other way. But to be fair, they recently just added Mega Metagross, so I think not as many people are going to use Mega Floette. I'm not using it on my teams right now. I've been focusing on Electros and Staraptor. They gave Mega Staraptor Contrary and Mega Electros, not Levitate, but Elvitate. You know, with like the eel word in front of it. What that new ability does. Excuse me. What the new ability does, it's functionally identical to Levitate in every single way. But whenever Mega Electros knocks out a Pokemon, its highest stat gets a +1 modifier. So whenever I knock something out, I get +1 attack. In addition to being immune to ground-type moves. Plus, Mega Electros is really bulky. Urshifu was paid to win? Yeah, true. Yeah, but the thing is, technically, all main series games are pay to win because you have to pay for the game. Yeah, it's Levitate and Moxie. Well, it said your highest stat. Theoretically, Electros' highest stat could be special attack. Did she just say my bag was full? No, she didn't. I need to scroll down in my notes. I'm a bit behind on those. Beast Boost goes off the highest stat. I guess that's true, yeah, good point. 10,000 arrows hit Pokemon with Levitate? Yes, I believe it does. But Zygarde is not in Champions, and you want to know my honest theory? I actually don't think Champions is ever going to allow Legendaries. Because right now, not a single Legendary is allowed. I think it's because they're worried about people just spamming Legendaries, so I honestly kind of like the fact that there's no Legendaries in there. I mean, to be fair also, like, ever since the original Battle Tower in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, there were certain Pokemon that were banned. Like, you could not do the Emerald Battle Tower with Kyogre. They wouldn't allow you to. I don't know, I'm getting Gen 10. I don't really like the way Pokemon's going. Are you meaning with, like, Gen 10 specifically, or over the last, like, 7 years? So I can definitely see that argument. Until we get a restrict... Yeah, 100% if they ever do that. they're going to have some sort of restriction to it. Maybe like one legendary per team or something. Kind of like what they did in the Legends ZA Battle Royale seasons. They would have a quote-unquote restricted Pokemon, and they would only allow one per team. So if they ever do add legendaries, they're going to have that rule. Only one per team. Yeah, they'll probably add it in time. Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I just want the champion season where I can use Z moves. I mean, literally one of the trailers for Pokemon Champions literally showed a Pokemon terastallizing. So I think at some point we might get a season where we can use Z moves. Maybe. I hope so. Because I would really like to use Porygon Z with Z conversion. I mean, Porygon Z is not even allowed in Champions right now. Because it's not in the roster. Or maybe it is? I don't remember. Wolfie's favorite mod next to Incineroar. I thought his favorite was Incineroar. I'd like to see you do more yeah, honestly, I've been wanting to do more champion streams, but I've never really found a spot to fit them in. I didn't want to do like a whole separate champion stream, so I might start adding it at the end of some of the random runs where I play for like a half hour or so. Yeah, and one, that's technically a good point. I do think Mega Metagross being in is going to heavily nerf it. Literally in the Legends ZA Battle Royale, Mega Floette was very good until Metagross had a say in the matter. To be fair, in ZA, Mega Floette didn't even have Fairy Aura, so it was kind of weaker in that game. Alright, so Axiu's notes say that I need to be level 50 for Tate and Liza, so I should use some rare candies for them. I don't have an escape rope, do I? Nope. Aegislash does not need a Mega. That'd be too broken. Mega Beedrill's... Actually, I don't even think Mega Beedrill's in Champions, though. Even if it was, I don't think people would use it. Honestly, in Ruby and Sapphire, you actually don't have to go to Setopolis in this game, because, or not Setopolis, you don't have to go to Pacific-Log. You don't have to go to Pacific-Log Town. But I'm still going to be doing some trainers here and getting the rare candy. Hello, NFL Street Legend. Did you change your nickname at all? Because I see you're a YouTube member for quite a while, and I don't remember your name. Did you used to be someone else? Or were you just a YouTube member that never spoke in VODs? You've been playing a lot with Mega Staraptor? Yeah, I have been too. No, Beedrill's not good. Mega Beedrill's just a normal Pokemon. Not worth wasting your Mega. Good point. Yeah, yeah, Pacific Log is optional in technically every Pokemon game in Hoenn. Technically, in Oras, Burdendurf Town is optional, because you're not required to go there. Yeah, it's mandatory in Emerald because you want to set it as a fly point. Damn it. I'm trying to fight the Gyarados guy. Oh, I forgot. Gyarados guy is here in Emerald. He's in a different spot in this game. I know where he is. Oh, Sadler. Oh, yeah. Okay. I have seen your name a few times pop up. I remember there were a few times you randomly got gifted memberships. Are you living off of a gifted membership, or are you actually a real member? As many times I've been gifted, so I'm guessing you're riding off of a gift membership. That's funny. Funnily enough, a lot of the random people that I see get given memberships, almost none of them I ever see chat. Not during streams or even leaving comments either. I remember one time during one of my, I think it was my Weedle stream or something like that. I remember I decided to just gift a bunch of memberships and I saw M. Tiberius' name pop up, even though I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch my content. He's probably just a subscriber and that's it. Oh, so you're actually paying for one. Nice. Is there a Pokemon you want to see me play in a solo run on stream? I'm doing a bunch of Pokemon X next week because my skill in that game is pretty bad compared to the other games. Like when I tried to play Walrein the other day, I just could not remember anything. So if there's something you want, just let me know. Crunch. Do I want this move? I think I do. Yes. Sneasler? Sneasler's not in X and Y. You might want to try that again. Better yet, it doesn't have to be in X and Y. Like, I mean, I just plan to do a bunch of X and Y next week. Dude, why am I not... Oh, I'm asleep. I was gonna knock it out anyway. I mean, I got gifted memberships to different YouTubers by dumb luck. Yeah, I remember there were a couple of times I randomly got gifted a Scott's Thoughts membership. Even though I don't really type in his chat much. I typed it before you said which one. Oh. Should buy some calcium? Yeah, I probably should, yeah. I'll get some in a little bit. I need to buy some more super repels too. I did not sell the black glasses. Yep, right here. You might have been gifted one once. Maybe. Ah, damn it. Been a long time watcher for the Saturday streams. That 2-week break was rough because it's one of the top things I look forward to. Oh, you pretty much always watch the backport streams? Nice. I'm glad to see you're enjoying them. I do enjoy those a lot. The Mega we're doing this week is Mega Sharpedo. Mega Camerupt and Abomasnow were so bad. Yeah, the 2-week break was because one of those weeks Steve was on vacation, and then the week after I was on... Actually, was I on a vacation, or... I think either I was, or it was... Oh, it was a birth... I was at someone's birthday. The Rock is giving you issues. Sure is. Okay, scroll down in these notes. Let's see... Oh, teach Calm Mind. What should I teach it over? There's really nothing I want to teach over right now. I guess Return? The ending to Camerupt was brutal. I was so mad, dude. I was so mad. Yeah, I'll get rid of Return. I was so mad. I was ahead of Ike literally since like Morty or Chuck. But then at the last minute, I ended up getting those rock slide misses and Ike was able to beat me. But the thing is, in the first run, I thought rock slide was fine because I did not miss a single time. But then in the second run, I was getting those misses. But yeah, if I had known, like, if I had just gotten Return and just taught Return, I would have first tried Red. I never account for Abra or for Return. Well, to be fair, Axu, you could also get it from Pacific Log. I don't think I have an escape rope, no. Alright, I need to go get some repels. Alright, I'm gonna go buy some calciums. Yeah, if it ain't 100, it's 50. Yep. Four? Yeah, 4 will be enough. Second hidden power TM. Sounds like it's falling down the stairs. That's a weird comparison. I don't exactly remember the right order to do this, and I think you have to go from the right. Yeah. Calm Mind. Who do you normally run with Megastar after I've been pairing it with Whims and spamming Side Charm? Pairing it with Whims? Is that some sort of, like, competitive slang? I don't know. I mean, I can show off my team at the end of this. I'm gonna play some champions for a bit at the end of this run. I'm gonna continue streaming while doing it. I hated that puzzle in Oras. Honestly, in Oras, it was kind of interesting because the fact you can move diagonally, you can solve it in interesting ways. Unlike the BDSP ice puzzle, where in old versions you could soft lock yourself. Whimsicott. Yeah, I pretty much have Whimsicott on almost all my teams. I pretty much do my singles battles with pretty much always a turn 1 Tailwind. And mainly to pair with Mega Electros, because Electros only has like 80 speed. It's pretty slow. Alright, unfortunately, this is not gonna get an S tier performance because it took so long to get access to Psychic. Didn't BDSP version 1.0 have Diamond and Pearl music? It did have placeholder music, yes. It had no title screen. Are you actually serious? Did it not have a title screen? To be fair, I didn't play BDSP until like 2 months after the game came out. But by then, it was like version 1.1 or something like that. So a lot of that stuff was fixed. I never played BDSP 1.0. How bad was it? Was it bad? I mean, I always talk about, like, I think BDSP is an overhated game, because I did actually like it. But to be fair, I never played the 1.0 version. I only played it at its newest available version, where it's actually pretty okay. When compared to Oras. Yeah, Oras is really good. Oras is definitely overhated. People like to hate on Oras just because there's no Battle Frontier. But in my opinion, the Battle Frontier was pretty mediocre anyway. The only good thing about the Battle Frontier was the Battle Factory. Everything else about it wasn't that good. Plus, the AI in there cheats. Like, the AI actually cheats. Like, I believe it was actually shown in the code, like, the AI does get way more sophisticated the further in you go. To the point where I think for some of the opponents, it makes them more likely to crit. Maybe not that specifically, but the AI does definitely cheat. Your Android can't even handle it. Is it a demanding game? I know N1 said his phone was too old. Battle Frontier is overrated. Finally, someone actually has my opinion on this. Similar, it's the same exact thing with the Gen 4 Battle Frontier. Only the Battle Factory was good, because it was like Pokemon's version of a rental randomizer. The AI in the Battle Chateau cheats. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, let's see. Final 5 trainers. Oh, grab the Psychic TM in Victory Road. Okay, I need to go backtrack for this. I don't really care for battle facilities. The only one I ever liked was the Battle Tree because they put a lot of very good trainers in there. I actually did play around a bit with the BDSP Battle Tower. I thought it was pretty fun. All right. But no Brendan. Who cares about Brendan? You can candy now to 60? Yeah, I was. Alright, teach Hidden Power over Psychic. Personberry. I've never done Sword and Shield's Battle Tower. The only thing I know about it is that's where you get type Null in Still Valley. Alright. Scroll down in the notes. Okay. Crunch the Dusclops. Calm Mind, Sableye, Thunderbolt. Hey, nice. I actually heard in the Sword and Shield Battle Tower, some of the NPCs actually had duplicate moves. I'm gonna get a loss here, aren't I? Yep. First reset in the entire run was to Phoebe. You could bring Mewtwo? Oh my god, they went all in on, like, allowing whatever the heck you wanted. Okay. Get rid of that. Calm Mind. Alright, Glacia. 1, Calm Mind. If Glacia writes light screens, Calm Mind 2 more times. Before Drake, equip the White Herb. I mean, they didn't allow it, they just didn't have a way to check it. Okay, I got a reset because of a crit. Okay. I see how this goes. Dude, stop lowering my special defense. Alright, let's see. Before Drayden, equip the White Herb. 1 Calm Mind. And then, oh, I gotta reteach Psychic. Okay, I think I have to reteach Psychic over Hidden Power. Grunging. Yeah, reteach Psychic over Hidden Power. Alright, 1 Calm Mind. What if they had introduced the Fairy type in Gen 5? Hydreigon would never have been overpowered as he is now. White Herb. You know, honestly, I was probably never punished for it, because the whole point of the White Herb was to block Rock Tomb, and he never even used Rock Tomb. So, yep, never punished. Alright, let's see. Crunch, Hidden Power, Rest, and Calm Mind. Crunch, Rest, and Calm Mind. Alright. So I'm going to need to teach Hidden Power over Psychic again. Hidden Power, Crunch, Calm Mind, Rest. With Chesto Berry. Five Calm Minds and Sweep. At level 62, plus 5 Crunch guarantees critically without black glasses. Alright, alright, plus 5. Rest. Alright, sweep. One hour, 19 minutes, 19 seconds. 2 resets, 0 blackouts, level 64. My only reset was one on Phoebe because of a misplay, and one on Glacia because of a crit. But yeah, this thing is really good. But to be fair, it did take a lot of time to grab Psychic for Watson. So Watson definitely held it back. Then again, though, I think if this Pokemon had access to Psy Beam at level 25 or 28 like it did in Gen 2, it'd be a lot better. Like, I'm looking back at Crystal, it got... Oh no, it got Psy Beam at 41 in Crystal, so never mind then. I'm just dumb. A tier? We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and add the Pokemon right now. What did I just play? Girafarig. Game time 5:07. Real time of 1:19:19. Level 64. 2 resets, 0 blackouts. Alright, everyone, so if we take a quick look at the tier list, this Pokemon got the end of the B tier. It did worse than Latios, and Latios had freaking Psywave. You want to know why this Pokemon did worse? 100% because it needed to get Psychic. No matter which way, either hard Aerodactyling or pay to win Psychic. Yeah. If this was Emerald, it probably would have done better, but I don't know. Emerald had a lot more Dark types. It was good, but not great. Yeah, honestly, Girafarig kind of fell off. It still did play really good. This is as good of a result as Girafarig can hope for. It was held back by Jasmine or Lance, depending on what hidden power typing you went. True, I did not think about that. Yeah, that's where we were able to get it placed. Alright, now I'm just gonna... Just give me a quick second. Yeah, that's kind of a mess. B tier is kind of fair. Yeah, if I hadn't readjusted all my tiers, this would have been placed in A tier. Yeah, Emerald had the Swagger tutor, which is always pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep that right there. The delay usually isn't as bad on stream. But I do need to save up for a better capture card at some point. Did you have Delphox in the schedule? They were actually going to be random solo run streams, so I didn't have the starter planned. But could the Mega be possible? No, I can't backport Mega Delphox. It did not exist in the original games. I could play actual Delphox if you want. Oh, I need to actually I need to import the audio properly. Give me a sec. Nope, wrong one. There we go, that's better. Yeah, I'll show off what I was doing with Megastar after. Delphox it is. Alright, I'll put it on the schedule. Oh yeah, look at the great attire I can win. Oh boy. Hey, turn up the volume on my end. Alright. Armourouge in this? Yes. I did transfer some stuff over from Pokemon Home, though. Beat a fire type. Does anyone have a plan for grants? I was thinking, like, getting Psybeam or something. Alright, anything good? Lucario, Raichu, Gliscor, Bastiodon, Farigiraf. There's really nothing here I'd want to use. I mean, I already have Meowscarada. I mean, Alolan Raichu could be good, but, I don't know. I'll take a Lucario. Why not? I like as soon as I changed to champions, my viewership got cut in half. To be fair, I already finished the stream anyway. Alright, so I'll show off my team. Wrong choice? Whatever. Yeah, this is my old team. Right here. Here's the current one I've been playing with. In the Electros with mainly like investment in HP and special defense. And the Mega Form. Here's what I've been playing with Mega Staraptor. Jolly Nature, maxed out my speed. Roost, Quick Attack, Brave Bird, Close Combat. You may be wondering why Quick Attack. There was a fight where Mega Staraptor was facing a Focus Sash user. The opponent lived at 1 HP thanks to Focus Sash. And Staraptor was not able to outspeed. I think it was a Meowscarada. Anyway, here's my Whimsicott with Tailwind and Prankster. It used to have a Focus Sash, but I changed it to Fairy Feather and to have better attacking moves because I've noticed when having a Focus Sash after a Tailwind, a turn of that Tailwind is kind of wasted because Whimsicott is still out. And here's Basculegion as my water type coverage. Here's Volcanion. I decided to give it, or Volcarona. I decided to give it Expert Belt and Meowscarada Life Orb. Spidops is not in this, no. There's no way Spidops would be that good. Also, I actually did pay for a singular 30-day premium pass just to see what it was like. And here are the interesting things. You get more team slots, more Pokemon in the PC boxes, which I think for most people would be kind of irrelevant. I run Brave Bird, Quick Attack, Close Combat, and Protect. Yeah, Protect is definitely a good one. I decided to go for Roost. But yeah, right now, it seems like with the free version of Champions, the only music they really give you access to is like the default like trainer battle music. But in the premium pass, if you pay for a premium, I'm only paying it for 30 days just because I wanted to see what was in here. You get a whole bunch of music from ZA. And they actually just recently added the friend and gym leader battle themes from X and Y. You see the gold border around it? That means it's only for premium users. So once my premium runs out, I'll have to go back to the default themes. But that's fine. Yeah, I like the gym leader theme. We'll just stick with that. Fairy Feather increases the power of fairy type moves by 20%. Alright, ooh, Metagross is here. Metagross, Glamora, Meowscarada. Ooh, Archaludon. I was facing an Archaludon the other day. It must have been an offensive build, not a defensive build, because Staraptor one-shot it. I'll wait till more stuff comes out. Yeah, I think when enough comes out to justify it, then yeah. I did a single month as well and didn't renew it as well. Yeah, I was just curious what was on it. Definitely very early on it wasn't worth it, but maybe when enough stuff, cool stuff gets added, I'll reconsider. Anyway, this definitely looks like a Staraptor team for sure. And I'm going to bring in Volcarona just to deal with that Metagross. Fairy Feather is identical to Pixie Plate. Probably should change the title of your stream. Yeah, you know what? I'll add something at the end, yeah. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Plus Champions play. Okay. That guy looks like that guy from the Scarlet and Violet DLC. I see them. Oh, I saw a Mega Swampert with Rain Dish in. Mortal Spin. That's interesting. Yeah, Glimmora can Mega Evolve. Yeah, John, I'd rather not have people yelling at me during the stream. Alright, I do want Whimsicott to die as soon as possible, so I'm actually going to use Encore and force it to knock me out. Yeah, normally every time I've seen Glimmora, it would lead off with Toxic Spikes or Stealth Rock. Yeah, Mega Glimmora is less flexible, but there was one time someone was actually facing me with it. And that person ended up winning. You know what? We're going to see if this is an offensive or a defensive build. Yeah, that's a defensive build for sure. Who's your favorite Pokemon and why? No legendaries or mythicals. Perhaps you have a personal story or reason or something. Yours will be Pidgeot. Okay, my technical favorite is Reshiram, but you just said no legendaries. Probably Crobat. They turned an awful Gen 1 Pokemon into something really cool that I have on almost every playthrough. I actually found a full lodge shiny Zubat during my first playthrough of Legends Arceus, and I had a Zubat on my team at the time, so I just replaced it with a shiny one. So yeah, I would say Crobat. Seems like something's crawling on me. I would have been so mad if that froze me. Dude, why would you use Ice Punch? Oh yeah, it doesn't... Oh, I gotta bring up the Solodex software. I've been actually using Solodex software during these, Did that guy just rage quit? Okay, yeah, it is a speed type. I can dig that. I've actually liked the Zubat line as well. Interesting. No one has told me that that is their favorite. Now we just need to get you a plushie. My top 6 are Pidgeot, Kangaskhan, Rampardos. I do like Rampardos. It's probably a top 6 Sinnoh Pokemon for me. Alligator, Trevenant, Melodic. Probably because of Garchomp in the back. Maybe. Oh, also, while I've been using Mega Electros, you know how its ability Levitate is essentially like, or Elevitate. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Doesn't show in this. Oh, Lopunny's here. If Lopunny gets sent out, it's 100% going to be Mega Evolved. You almost never want to run regular Lopunny. This is definitely looking like a Staraptor team. And for the third, honestly, Mega Staraptor sweeps pretty much 4 of these Pokemon. I guess I just need something for coverage against Gallade and Medicham, so probably Basculegion. Eel, like the animals, but Eelvitate. Like, how do you put Eellevitate? Levitate? Like, I don't know. But a lot of people I was facing, I think I was facing a lot of really bad noobs in the Pokeball tier. There were people spamming Earthquake on Mega Electros. Some people did it twice. Yeah, I'm just going to keep using the XY Gym Leader theme for today. I just really like it. Eellevitate. I'm just going to say Eellevitate. It is Eellevitate. Okay, Eellevitate. I did originally say when Mega Electros was revealed in Legends EA, if it did not keep Levitate, no one was going to use it. But they essentially let it keep Levitate and then some. Your top favorites are Hitmonchan, Aegislash, Infernape, Ninja, Absol, and Emboar. I do like Emboar a lot. Nasty Plot or Lucario. Whimsicott looks like popcorn. Kinda does. Oh, Tailwind was wasted, but at least I can put it back up. What the hell is this guy's team? Man, they've just been letting anyone on this ever since they put it on mobile. So many Megas and no Mega Evolution. Oops, all fighting types. What's the Gallade speed? 110. Oh, Mega Gallade could theoretically be speed tied with Staraptor. The reason I say theoretically speed tied, that's assuming that Gallade is also fully maxed out in speed. Alright, Ultra Ball tier. All Japanese players right now. Alright, Toxapex, Raichu, Aggron, Delphox, Sylveon, Charizard. Your favorites are Sneasler, Dragonite, Hisuian, Zoroark, Goldengo, Whimsicott, and Politoed. Huh, that's an interesting top 6. Yeah, Staraptor and Electros are freaking good in this. Alright, this is looking more like an Electros team, but I don't know. Staraptor would be great for the Aggron, and probably Charizard. But Eelektross would be good against Toxapex, Aggron. You know what? Eelektross. This is an Eelektross team. And I think I'm going to bring Basculegion for all those fire types. Oh, Goldengo. I really hate the Goldengo EX deck that's in the TCG meta right now. I can never beat that deck. Probably a skill issue. That thing's probably gonna... That thing usually likes to set up Toxic Spikes right away. Yeah. Tailwind. Just in case it went for Baneful Bunker. Toxic. Toxic Spikes or Toxic. Yeah, I think the short time I ran Toxapex, I kind of used both. Excuse me. Malamar's pretty trash. Yeah, they just revealed Mega Malamar's ability, and it's still contrary. Okay, another Mega Raichu Y. That thing's got no guard. So it's going to go no guard Zap Cannon. You know, Whimsicott was just meant to be a setup for my Megas. Yeah, I faced a Mega Raichu Y yesterday when doing this in my Discord server. Infestation? What? I've never seen anyone run Infestation on a Toxapex. What? I have Tailwind up, right? Yeah, I do. Just like putting no guard onto Snorlax for Fissure. I don't think that'd be possible. Dude watched Wolfie at NIAC. Is that something Wolfie would be into? Oh, man. Oh, wait, that's gonna poison me, isn't it? Yep. Ow! Don't you dare. Don't you dare. If it went for it twice and it actually worked, I was gonna be so mad. Okay, I need to use... Oh man, this thing's gonna... Oh god. That's not good. Alright, I'm gonna have to use one coil and use Supercell Slam. Topped 4 with Toxapex at NIIC. That's funny. I went with Coil because it was safe to assume that thing was going to use Baneful Bunker. There we go. Toxic, Wide Guard, Infestation, and Baneful Bunker. That's definitely a real troll moveset. Okay, yeah, that's what Eel Levitate does. Gives me the immunity to ground moves and spikes, and I am essentially getting an attack boost every single fight. It's not a Mega Aggron? What the hell are you in for, then? Iron Defense? What the full hip, dude? What is wrong with these people? Forfeit. Okay. That's the second time today this has ended in a forfeit. Yeah, you're literally named Super Rookie. Honestly, my best opportunity to get back into Master Ball tier is with people on mobile playing. I was expecting Head Smash. At the very least, I was expecting, like, I don't know, Mega Evolution. Alright, who are we facing now? Alolan Ninetales, Blaziken, Corviknight, King Gambit, Basculegion. Ooh, Floette. Finally a Floette player. I don't really have a good Pokemon to deal with Floette. That's kind of an issue, actually. Honestly, I think I might want to lead with Meowscarada today. I don't know if I want to bring Whimsicott into this team. This whole team is pretty slow. Like, I'm looking on the opponent's side. I mean, there is Mega Blaziken and Ninetales, but the rest of that team is kind of slow. Ish. I don't know which Mega do I want to run today. Let's see. Electros would be good on Corviknight, King Gambit, Basculegion. This would be great for Ninetales, Blaziken, Corviknight, yeah, Staraptor. Volcarona's one to bring. You know what? You're right. Because of Ninetales and Corviknight. Yeah. Yeah, first time ever I'm not bringing Whimsicott into a fight. Floette's bet against fire types. Has nothing apart from Fairy or a Moonblast. Or Chilling Water. Could go for Chilling Water. I saw some random guy on Reddit said that he put Chilling Water as like coverage for fire types, but I removed it because it is not good coverage. That's kind of what Mega Floette's problem is. It's just a lack of non-fairy coverage. Okay, this person has a 4-win streak, so this person's probably not new. Meowscarada. Okay, definitely the right call to lead with Meowscarada. Chilling Water is a meme. Pretty much. Oh yeah, they also just added Life Orb, too. Calm Mind. Yep. This thing's so dead. You're so freaking dead, dude. Dude, how on earth did you get a 4-win streak? You must have also been facing those same noobs as I have. Dude, King Gambit has like no boosted power with Supreme Overlord. Alright, I'm gonna U-turn out of here. Life Orb is huge in Champions. Ow! I mean, that still did hurt. That explains it. It is standard, yeah, but why would you set up on a Meowscarada? Like, that thing has a move that always crits. And 99% of people run Meowscarada with Flower Trick. That's just a dumb play. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna want to... probably Staraptor right now, yeah. Mega Staraptor also will outspeed. Mega Floette's a pretty slow Mega. It only has 102 speed. Also, I saw a post on X. Apparently, with a max defensive build to King Gambit against a max attacked Staraptor, close combat Mega Staraptor can actually one-shot a King Gambit with a Chocoberry. Oh, switched. Didn't notice that. Oh, that's kind of a trap, ain't it? That thing is probably scarfed. Is it scarfed? Let me take a look. Asculegion. Yeah, that is 100% scarfed. Is that Brave Bird gonna kill me, actually? Wow, I actually knocked myself out from that. Okay, so I've got it. Okay, you know what? I should be fine. Yeah, if you're curious what I have here, ignore that. I'm gonna change screens here. This is what I have on my secondary screen. I use the Solo Deck software to just looking at stats. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna go Light of Ruin. Yeah, I think so. What's Volcarona's speed? 100. Okay, this is a max... this Volcarona is not max speed, so that Floette's gonna outspeed. So I think just go for Fiery Dance right away. Oh, I do outspeed. That Floette must not be invested. Oh, in that case, I should have gone for Quiver Dance. Synthesis. Okay, that's a move I've never seen Floette run. Okay. Quiver Dance. I legit thought it was going to go for Light of Ruin. 50-50 Sucker Punch Mind Games. Yeah, that's the big problem with a King Gambit Pokemon. I mean, Floette can technically run Psychic. Oh wow, are we just both in the setup game right now? Defensive Floettes are oddly common? Interesting. To be fair though, I haven't faced many Mega Floettes in this game, so that's probably why I haven't really seen it. My only experience is my own personal set. Problem is though, like, could Sucker Punch kill from here? It might. I actually don't know. You know, I have an interesting idea. What if I go for Quiver Dance and then Sucker Punch fails, and maybe the opponent assumes that I'm just gonna, like, do another setup move and go for something else? I don't know. This is a tough call here. I'm going Quiver Dance. Okay. So maybe now this person thinks I'm going to just spam Quiver Dance to, like, bait them out of using Sucker Punch. Maybe they'll use Kowtow Cleave or something. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully this works. Damn. Oh, it didn't matter anyway. It didn't even matter. Yeah, King Gambit is honestly not good in 3v3. The fact that it's not able to use Supreme Overlord with 5 fainted Pokemon... Honestly, yeah, King Gambit really gets nerfed in 3v3 formats. Because its ability can only go up twice. Oh, here's another interesting thing. Annihilate is in Pokemon Champions. They actually nerfed Rage Fist to where whenever you swap out, the Rage Fist counter resets. Got 78,000 victory points. I, like, never spend them. I'm gonna change friend theme, I think. Yeah. You're gonna check the calc? Okay. I swore that should have killed, though. Oh my god. Not only is this an all-shiny team, this is a rain team. Mega Swampert has Swift Swim. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna want to run Electros for this team. And Volcarona third. That's what I'm thinking. Yep. It's Mega Swampert's in the back for sure. I'm gonna move this camera a bit. Alright, that's better. Oh, I saw some guys Mega Charizard Y yesterday running Hurricane instead of Air Slash. Alright. I don't think it's worth going for a Supercell Slam, because that Pelipper probably has Surf. I mean, I am built quite good in my special defense. I think so, yeah. I need to use a coil. Because especially if that Swampert's gonna... Okay, that was the right call. 100% the right call. That's gonna be Swampert. Yep. That was the right call. The best thing Swampert could really do to this thing would probably be like Waterfall. I'm going to use another knockoff, and then I'm going to use another coil, then use Drain Punch. I still do have a Tailwind up, but that Pelipper probably has a Damp Rock. Wave Crash. Oh yeah, I forgot Wave Crash. Interesting. It even outspeeds Tailwind. It got Wave Crash in Champions? Oh, dang. Alright, so it does look like Swift Swim is faster than Tailwind. I'm gonna get destroyed, aren't I? Dude, this is the second time a Mega Swampert team has completely destroyed me. Honestly, I think from now on, if I see a Swampert, I am bringing in Meowscarada next time. It's the same speed, it's that your Electros is defensive. True. Electros is technically faster. But yeah, I don't really have anything built in speed. Is there anything I'm going to want to change about this? Not really, I don't think. Yeah, I think from now on, if I see Mega Swampert, I'm bringing in Meowscarada. It would probably have to be a no Mega team at that rate. Umbreon, Archaludon, Raichu, Basculegion, Garchomp, Kingambit. Yeah, Whimsicott would be great coverage against that Umbreon. Alright, I am definitely going to bring you. Or maybe you. Yeah, Electros. Volcarona, Meowscarada. Volcarona? Maybe? Volcarona? You think it's going to be Raichu X or Y? I've only ever seen Mega Raichu Y. At least so far. Volcanion. Do I want to do Volcanion? No, actually. I don't know if Electros is the right call either. I'll bring Meowscarada in as backup, maybe. I'll bring Basculegion. It'll be good coverage for that Basculegion. Steel Beam. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Which? Oh, dude, that did a lot of recoil. Oh my god. Basculegion hates Sucker Punch users? I'll bet it does, yeah. I'm not going to go for a coil right away. Kind of fitting to use Canary's theme when playing Mega Electros. Question, is it worth going for coil now? Honestly, it might go for a switch. So you know what? Yes. Oh, dude, that's going to do even less. I wholeheartedly expected that thing to switch to Basculegion. I think that ability is pronounced Eelvitate. I think it is Eelvitate. There's no way that's going to be Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp is straight up bad. It's only good in CA when there's no abilities. Because when it Mega Evolves, it loses Rough Skin. I think I'm going to use No, go for a Drain Punch again. That's Scarfed. No, it's not. Ow. That was a crit. Go screw yourself, man. Okay. That's gonna be bad. Who's still left? Garchomp, and it's currently unknown who's in the back. It'd either be Basculegion or King Gambit. I'm boned. Dude, that is so dumb, that crit. That crit definitely mattered, too. I was at +2 defense. And I'm dead. Dude. I lost that because of a freaking crit. I mean, I wasn't going to outspeed it, but... And I'm down to rank 4 again. I'm going to be stuck in Ultra Ball hell again for the next 2 weeks. Dragonite, Primarina, Metagross, Basculegion, Lamora, and Charizard. Okay. For my Mega of choice... Probably Electros? Yeah, Electros. Man, I really wish they would invent a held item that increases the power of Tailwind. You know what's funny? With how much competitive I've been playing, I remember when Scott's Thoughts released his Crobat video, I think it was last week, and he was questioning, like, why do fast Pokemon even get Tailwind? Like, what's the point of this move? And I'm thinking, dude, you have no idea. You're back? Hey, welcome back, Shadow. How was your trip? How long ago was this? Shadow, did you take like a 1-hour shower? Shadow's only doing so much. Bonus not made as a stone. Talent helps the whole team. I know that. It's just funny to hear that. Stealth Rock Metagross. That's new. That's an interesting Stealth Rock user. Shadow, you saw how far back I scrolled through the messages? Okay, what? Why would you Stealth Rock then Mega Evolve? That's so Gen 4. Metagross has been a decent Stealth Rock user since Gen 4. Really? I guess that would make sense, but aren't there better options nowadays for Stealth Rock users? Like Lamora? Maybe expected memento? Maybe. Okay, this is a little unfortunate that if that Charizard just one-shots me, I'm gonna have 0 Tailwind support. So I'm actually gonna do something a bit weird. I'm actually gonna swap to Basculegion. I need to keep Whimsicott alive. Yeah, Stealth Rock? John, Flame Charge. Interesting. I would have survived that anyway. Yeah, Wave Crash. I mean, Stealth Rocks and Toxic Spikes is still good in 3v3 because it can block out Sturdy and Focus Sash users. What is that thing switching to? Bro, I should have gone Last Respects. Now Charizard's faster? Not anymore. Bullet Punch. What? In 3v3, it's almost never worth it. Okay, with Stealth Rocks, it can be good against Volcarona and Charizard. Like, if it's good against teams with Charizard and Volcarona on them. Toxic Spikes is arguably more useful. Thing is, Glamora is pretty much guaranteed to get all those hazards up, but I wouldn't disagree that they're useless. Man, it's the Spider-Man meme. If I can get 0 deaths, I get a free continue. Just like the stadium games. Sometimes spamming the nuke button is the best option. True. You know, I did not think this through. Hey John, remember when you said Stealth Rock's almost never worth it? I should have thought that through. Pointed Rock stuck. Yeah, unfortunately, Levitate does not make you immune to Stealth Rock. Should have kept it in the fight. I honestly should. What I was thinking was switch out, then switch back in, and use Choice Scarf Last Respects. But I completely forgot about the Stealth Rock. Okay, yeah, I played that bad. Dude, this guy's team was so bad, and I still lost. Okay, yeah, I need to think a little better. I threw it? Yeah, I 100% threw that fight. Hey, Alakazam. I forgot Alakazam was in this. Okay. In that case... Dude, okay, I need to bring in Basculegion just to deal with that Aegislash. And for the third Pokemon, honestly, I'm leaning towards... Well, the thing is, there's most likely going to be a Mega Lopunny, so I'm going to bring in Staraptor. Dude, I need to make my decisions a little slower. I remember Shadow Stitch always kept telling me, sometimes I think way too fast. Like, if I had taken the time to actually think of what to do there, I would not have made that dumb move. Hey, another Floette admirer. That person probably got that shiny out of Legends Arceus. Now that I think about it, you couldn't have done anything. Scarfast, Eulegion has 214 speed. Tailwind, the Electros only had 202. I still could have put up a better fight. Not surprised. You know, this was why there was a time with Mega Floette I ran Protect, specifically because of that thing. Here's the problem. Mega Lopunny is very fast, so thankfully I've got the Tailwind up. Oh, I did not know Scrappy made you immune to Intimidate. I knew Own Tempo did, starting Gen 8. Hold on, do you have a Ghost type in here? I'm gonna assume you're not gonna switch to... Please don't switch. Okay. Moonblast might have been the better move. No, I needed the Tailwind up. Without Tailwind, Staraptor is not outspeeding that thing. Unless the person decided not to invest in speed. But normally in singles, the #1 stat you want to invest in with most Pokemon is speed. Because speed matters a lot. That was a Gen 9 change. Oh, it was Gen 9. Oh. Who else is known? I do not know who the third Pokemon is. You know what? Brave Bird is not going to kill from here, I don't think. I'm actually going to go for another close combat and get another special defense boost. Gen 8. So yeah, I was right. 36. Oh yeah, that second close combat 100% mattered. Here's the problem, though. I need to go for Brave Bird. I don't know if Brave Bird's going to kill me. Let's see. 57 divided by 2. That'd be like 28. That'd be about 28%. Honestly, I might be able to just barely live. Nope. I was wrong. Okay. Alright, let's see who's last. I think worst case scenario... There's no way it's Glamora. I think best case scenario, it's Alakazam. I think worst case scenario, it's Garchomp. Actually, yeah, worst case scenario is Garchomp. No, but just barely. Yeah, it was hard to do that math in my head with that kind of number. Glamora. Oh, what the... Dude, don't tell me this is Mega Glamora. No, it's not Mega Glamora. Wait, what? Why the hell would you bring in Glamora with a Mega Lopunny if it... What? What the heck was that? Oh my god, dude. This person literally pulled a Gita. Little Yagita. Hey, another Electros player. Wrong order. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I actually do not want to bring in Star after this. I'm going to bring in Electros and Vasculegion, or, damn it. Vasculegion to deal with that Hippowdon. Actually, maybe Meowscarada. Because it could also help with Garchomp. You know what? Yeah, Meowscarada. A sand team. So does that Garchomp have Sand Veil or something? What will the Raichu be today? Mega Raichu Y. Maybe Mega Raichu X is more useful in doubles because of electric terrain? Kind of like doing that with Whimsicott in case of any Stealth Rock or Toxic Spikes users. It forces them to switch. Oh no, my attack. Whatever shall I do? 50%. I'm not gonna outspeed Gyarados, I don't think. Oh, I do outspeed a Gyarados. What's the speed of Gyarados? 81. Whimsicott. 116. Oh my... Dude, are all these players idiots? Like, what the heck? I've been seeing a lot more forfeits. I have literally, in the previous 2 seasons, I have never seen that many forfeits. Gyarados only has 81 speed. Ah. Oh, here's another good thing with the Solidex software. The comparison tab. Oh, Hisuian Samurott. Haven't seen that in a while. Ooh, Chandelure. Electros. This is definitely looking like a Basculegion second fight. Mobile Scrubs. I literally think it is. Alright, who's going to be my Mega of choice? Let's see. Staraptor would be great for... Let me look at the speed of Alolan Ninetales. 109. Mega Staraptor is 1 speed faster. So yeah, I will be able to outspeed Ninetales. It's good against Archaludon, good against Samurott. To be fair, Moonblast not usually a 2-hit. Yeah, it's Fairy Feather. I think for the next fight, I might change up the theme. Okay, this person's on a 4-win streak. But honestly, with the amount of Scrubs I've been seeing lately, it would not surprise me if they got the win streak from Scrubs. Alright, I gotta remember, Encore does not work on Samurott. You know what? It's probably going to use Ceaseless Edge. I'm going to use Moonblast right away. Samurott is not that fast. I've used it in Scarlet 6v6 plenty of times. Oh, interesting. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, Hisuian Samurott only has 85 speed. Yeah, I think we know what's going on here. Dude, Whimsicott's one of the best Pokemon. You know, I remember back in the TCG when the Regidrago V-Star deck was still in rotation. That was like 2 rotations ago. I remember telling Shadow Stitch that was one of my favorite decks, and he called me part of the problem. To be fair, yeah, that deck is pretty overpowered. What's my turn? Alright, I'm on my last turn of Tailwind. Alright, I'm still gonna outspeed that. I'm gonna just kill it with Moonblast. You're dead. It only gains +10 in special defense, unless you're heavily invested in it. You're not. Remember to use Earthquake on it? Yeah, just like all those other people from yesterday. My God. This is nuts. This is so nuts. Oh, man. Win 50 battles using flying types. Staraptor, Meganium, Hippowdon, Excadrill, Basculegion, and Glamora. That is a pretty oddball team, actually. Any one of those could be the Mega. Probably not Excadrill. Honestly, Mega Excadrill is not that good. The problem is, its ability just isn't great. It loses Sand Rush in exchange for Piercing Drill, which just bypasses Protect. Honestly, not that good. Honestly, I'm kind of torn between these two. Honestly, I think Staraptor. And for third, probably Meowscarada. Let's see. There is no way Meowscarada outspeeds a Basculegion with a Choice Scarf. No, it does not. I would probably need to use my own Basculegion. Unless I have Tailwind up, of course. Yeah, Basculegion it is. Likely Mega Meganium. It's a genuinely good bulky attacker. Yeah, I know it gets that ability that turns... What's that ability it has? It's that ability that, like, turns normal moves into fairy moves or something. That thing's probably going to use Stealth Rock, so I'm going to use Energy Ball. Alright, Excadrill was Sand Rush. Sand Rush is what percentage? It doubles the speed, so that's like 160. Yeah, that's going to outspeed Whimsicott. Most likely. Tailwind. Yeah, that was the right call. Life Orb. Okay. Makes all moves considered under the sun, like Solar Beam Synthesis or Weather Ball. Oh, okay. Okay, for this thing, I don't want to use Wave Crash. No. Just in case of a switch, I'm going Last Respects. Okay. Who are you sending? Because Last Respects is already 100 base power. But so is Stab, that'd be 150, but... Probably wasn't the right call, actually. I don't know. I was assuming that was going to kill the Excadrill. But I'll just keep doing this. On. Okay. I mean, sleep only goes up to 2 turns in this game, but you're always going to stay asleep for at least 1 turn. That's just always going to happen. Water resists steel. Do you guys think this is going to go for a ground type move? I think it's going to. But then again, I don't want to have the last Pokemon I have be asleep. I'm switching. I'm calling. I'm going to do it. Okay, that was a good call. Great call. Thing is, though, that's still gonna outspeed because I don't have Tailwind up anymore. But on the bright side, fighting flying is neutral to rock. It's not weak to rock moves. So Staraptor losing its normal typing is actually pretty good in this instance. I was so scared for that flinch. I was so scared. Yeah, that thing's most likely going to be the Mega. Mega Meganium, 80 speed. Alright, so it will outspeed and probably go for, like, Dazzling Gleam or something. Unless ZA gave this thing Moonblast, which I doubt. Or unless Champions gave it Moonblast, which I doubt. A lot of Fairy types surprisingly don't get that move. I'm actually thinking going Roost here. I don't think that'd be a good idea. Braybird. I don't think Roost is the right call. That is so gonna kill me. Yep. Here's the problem, though. It's Hippowdon versus a sleeping Basculegion. Wait, what? Did we both lose all 3 of our Pokemon? No, wait, no, I didn't. Basculegion's still alive. Yeah, Basculegion was still alive. Yeah, in this game, if you and an opponent tie with each other, the first one to faint loses. So if you knock something out with Brave Bird, the opponent faints, and then you faint from the recoil, you still win, because the opponent fainted first. Basculegion, Hippowdon, Primarina, Scizor, Mimikyu, and Delphox. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, Staraptor's not going to be the best in this fight. Problem is, if I go with the Electros, I need to be certain that I can keep the Tailwind up. I'm going with it. I mean, I'm on a 4-win streak right now. That sounds like a Mega Delphox. Maybe I should ask for a higher speed investment for your Electros so it outspeeds Delphox. Dude, okay, this opponent's actually pretty high up in the rankings if that person has all the Canary clothing. Interesting, not using Bullet Punch. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a bit of a risk. But I'm going to prevent that thing from attacking. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna switch to Electros right away. Or Basculegion, and no, Basculegion's not the right call there. Yeah, Electros. Alright, how many more turns do I got? How fast is Scizor? I don't think it's that fast. 75 speed. Okay, Electros is faster than that. That's good. Wait, how much longer is the coil or Encore? This is the last turn. Okay. So I've got time for one coil. Yeah, I will be able to outspeed that unless it goes Bullet Punch, but there is no way a resisted Bullet Punch is going to kill it +6. No way. Especially with a coil up. Alright, Encore's over. Alright. I'm going to need to Supercell Slam. This is my best move against it. Okay. Uh-oh. You know, I did say that was a risk. What I did. That was a risk. Clearly the risk did not pay off. You know what? It will. Let's see, who's still next? There is another Basculegion out. I'm gonna use Last Respects, I think. Or maybe a water move, because, I don't know, Whimsicott is still up. Aqua Jet? Yeah, you're right. That risk still could pay off. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do now. Alright. Alright, worst case scenario, who's in the back? I think worst case scenario would be Mimikyu. Because if it's Mimikyu, I'm straight up dead. Come on, come on, come on. Outspeed, outspeed. Come on. No! It was a speed tie. My Basculegion is maxed out in speed and Choice Scarfed. That thing has to have had the exact same thing. Yeah, I lost the speed tie. Rip. Damn it. I still don't know if that risk I did with encoring Scizzor's Swords Dance was worth it. Honestly, I think I was going to be dead no matter what. Dude, so many identical Pokemon. Always King Gambits and... I mean, I shouldn't be speaking. I have a Basculegion here. Yeah, the main problem with Eelektross as your Mega is, with how slow it is, you kind of have to rely on either Tailwind or against pretty much a physical sweeper. I'm going to bring in Volcarona, I think. This guy's on a 5-win streak. Wow. Not my attack. Or an earthquake prediction? True. Oh, that's good. Break that D-Skies. Dude, imagine how much easier Mimikyu would be in the Moon solo runs if that was the nerfed D-Skies ability. Alright, so I'm probably only going to have like 2 turns of Tailwind left. There is a problem. The Gyarados and the Intimidate is still back there. Man, it can still two-shot Gyarados even with Intimidate. That's pretty cool. Bruh, that crit didn't even matter. Who's my third Pokemon again? Volcarona. I kinda don't want to keep Staraptor in. Just because it still has that Intimidate on it. I'm switching. Play rough. Okay, that works. Still hurt. Oh, that's why it was a crit. Nice. Flame Body Clutch. Bruh, what are you, the Totem Mimikyu with your Lumberry? Get out of here. You're dead. I'm gonna kill you right now. I don't think it's worth Quiver Dancing because of Shadow Sneak, so just go for Fiery Dance. What the? Interesting. Very interesting. Is that gonna Mega Gengar? (130 speed). Problem is, I am not gonna outspeed that thing with Staraptor. How on earth did I live that? How did I live that? Shadow, you're busted. I know you're playing Tears of the Kingdom. Why that thing you... Okay, what the heck is... Oh, I know what this guy's doing. He's gonna prepare to Swords Dance Shadow Sneak. Has good special bulk? True. And I think I have some invested in there. Can I ask a question? I have a question? Sure, go ahead. That thing is going to prepare to sweep with Shadow Sneak. But the question is... Oh my god. I was going to say, is +2 Shadow Sneak enough to kill Staraptor from this health? But with that burn, 100% no. Do you think you have the thoughts you have because other people are having those thoughts? I feel like it's pretty common to share similar thoughts, like stress about work and family and stuff. Unless you're talking about the real dumb questions, like do doctors have their own personal doctors? Like, you mean like those kinds of questions? The guy didn't even bother with Shadow Sneak. He didn't even try at that point. He just knew it was done. I think this is the guy with the 5-win streak. Okay, when I get one more loss, I'll end the stream. Ooh, Vanillix. Vanillix is in here. Dragapult. It's been a while since I've seen Dragapult. Honestly, I might go Meowscarada instead. No, I need something for Dragapult. Ooh, Mega Victory Bell. This is the first time I've seen it in Champions. What's its ability? Isn't it the ability that lets you poison steel types? Is Mega Victory Bell any good? It has great offenses, but very low bulk and speed. Oh. Scarf Basky Legion outspeeds by 1 point. Oh, that is very good to know. It's Pyukumuku's ability. Innards out. That's the one where if you knock out Mega Victory Bell, isn't it kind of like Aftermath? That did way more than I thought it was going. Oh, that was a crit. Minimize. Oh, dude, don't you. No, 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 oh, no. No, I will not lose to a minimize spammer. Nope. Get out of here. No, don't you, no. Oh my god, no. No, no. Gotta get the Tailwind back up. Substitute, oh my, are you kidding me? Can we ban people? Like... Oh my god, no. Unfortunately, I don't have any moves that skip accuracy checks. Yeah, I don't. No. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Come on. Hit. I may as well land Horn Drill at this point. Oh no. Wow, this guy is going the full fuck you. If it heals up one more time, it gets another sub. Does Encore work behind a substitute? This is good info. Hold on. Encore can hit through substitute. It doesn't mention anything, but the problem is, it can miss. Yeah, that's the problem. It can miss. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I do not want this guy to get rewarded for using that strat. Oh, it's a dark type. Right. To be fair, I think I'm screwed. Come on, I cannot let this guy get rewarded for using this strat. Alright, substitute's gone. The question thing is, I need to land probably one more. Brave Bird would do more damage. Come on. No! It's gonna use another substitute now. Great. Come on. Missed again. Thankfully, Throat Chop's a dark move? Yeah, it's a dark move. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fuck you, dude. You have Roost. Honestly, I need to use Roost now. If this guy's gonna go the full mile, this is so dumb. I'm using Roost. Dude, I don't want to have to put Aerial Ace on this thing. Nobody runs minimized strats for a reason. They are very luck dependent. Okay. I'm gonna close combat when Substitute is up. My god. He keeps healing up more for another sub. Alright, I gotta use Roost again. Question, how many PP does Throat Chop have? Shame they nerfed the PP of healing moves to 5. Well, in this case, 8, because they PP max all of your moves. Just to be so kind. Okay, I think I need to use one more Roost. Oh my god. This is the longest battle I've ever done. Alright. There we go. Come on, dude. You're hitting the substitute. You've broken the sub 3 times now, Staraptor. You need to hit it when the sub is not up. Come on, Staraptor. Come on. 4th time's the charm, right? Yes! Oh, crit on top of that, you bastard. 100% deserved. Finally, now we can actually play the game. Alright, Dragapult. What's the speed on Dragapult? It's really fast, right? Oh yeah, that is really, really fast. Alright, who are the final 2 Pokemon? It's Victreebel and Dragapult. Thing is, though, I don't think Last Respects is going to kill Victreebel. You're wrong, it's 142, but yeah. Actually, maybe Victreebel could go down. It basically has no bulk. And no speed. You know, I completely forgot there were toxic spikes up. Well, let's hope for the best. If what Eel said is correct, a Scarf Basculegion will outspeed this. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? This guy needs to be kicked off of Champions. This guy needs to be... You did not deserve that win, you sack of crap. You did not deserve that. Nah. That guy is a fucking sack of crap. Oh, I'm gonna get the win by using double team substitute leftovers. There's some sort of achievement for that? Oh my god. Can we report him? Sadly not. Well, here's the thing. Game Freak decided that they were going to allow minimize and double team as options. And this is what happens. That's the only time I've ever seen anyone use double team or minimize. They straight up got rewarded for that win. Well, I guess I'm gonna... I said I was going to end this after one more loss anyway. But yeah, thank you for standing by to appreciate it. The next stream will probably be Saturday, where we'll be doing Pokemon Crystal with Mega Sharpedo.